Hello, guys. How are you today? I'm jumping on here to work on my baby a bit. I think, and of course, the dogs are going to start barking because that's what they do when I tend to want to work on a doll, or I tend to want to not work on a doll, make a video. It tends to be something that happens. Place that over here. So, I've been wanting to not redo, but well, yeah, revamp re-bring to life, I don't know what you want to call it, my reborn Joseph awake. And so I removed his eyebrows, well, most of them. I'm going to do those at the end. You can see just a slight little bit. Oh my gosh, the dogs. I've put a primer on this doll again. And now I'm just going to put some more primary colors on this doll. Hello there, Heather. How are you, Butterfly Queen? I like the name of your thing, Butterfly Queen. How you doing, my dear? I'm just jumping on here. All my dogs are barking in the background. It always happens when I make a video, go live, anything like that. Oh, well. I'm sorry. Hopefully it'll settle down soon. But yeah, I am just adding more paint to this doll because there's a few things that irritated me. I didn't like the eyebrows, and I didn't like the the setting of the eyes. The doll was just too blank, and it's looking too blank for me. Anyway, so what are you up to today, Heather? What is going on in your world? I think I got too much water in here. I'm going to take some water out, distilled water. It's really nice here today. I've been really enjoying the nice warm weather that we've been having. And I'm going to put some more water back in this thing. I like to use mason jars because it's easier to clean, yet the paint settles around the outside. Hello, Jennifer. How are you, Jennifer? Once again, I'm apologizing for the dog noise. And hopefully that's going to end here soon. I was hoping, but yeah, it's a loud house we got going on. Hello, Mamma Mia with love, Polinia. Hello, Lily. Hello, I can't pronounce that. TOCA. Tocloria 56. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you guys. What are you guys up to on this beautiful Saturday? Oh, that's not going in. Putting a little yellow in. Go in there. There we go. Now, I usually use Reborn FX paint, but I don't have a yellow in Reborn FX paint because most of the paint is pre-mixed. But I'm going to use a little bit of golden paint. I am making a doll. Hello, Bethany. How are you? I am making a doll. I'll show you. I'm making a doll. And I'm going to put a little bit of layer here of yellow. Some people, it depends how you paint. You can do layers of primary colors, or you can have pre-mixed paints. A lot of my paints are pre-mixed. But sometimes I like to put layers of primary, makes more depth into the doll. So I just put it on like this. And a lot of times I blot it off. Did it scare you? Yeah, it is scary if you haven't seen a reborn doll before, especially with no eyes. I imagine it would be scary because you know, when you have dolly channels and you do dolly things, you're used to seeing it so much. But I remember when I first started doing it, my children were like, this looks so weird. All these human parts sitting around, which makes sense, right? Because it is kind of, I guess that's what anything you do, you become more conditioned or desensitized to it. But if you haven't seen it, it definitely, I can see how it'd be scary, and definitely see how you've got all these people that say you're weird, you're this and that. And we just ignore those people because you never know what comes on in lives. But that's okay. So yeah, I just blot it on, put it on, blot it off. So what do you guys do? Do you guys rewatch lives? Like if you miss the live, do you rewatch it? I do sometimes. Now, what kind of gets me to rewatch is probably the live highlight. And I think that's an AI. It picks what they want to highlight and you just kind of share it like a short. But I think that part can get people to rewatch lives. But overall, I tend not to, unless something specific I knew was happening on a live, like this is happening on my live at such and such a time, then maybe I will go back and rewatch it. But on average, I don't. Videos themselves, people watch because they have a title and they know the topic, where a live just kind of just goes all over the place a lot of times. What about you guys? Do you guys rewatch lives? Mamma mia, here I go again. My. Dun, 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 dun. I love Mamma Mia musical. I can't sing worth beans, but I love the musical. So fun. So fun. I love musicals in general. I just finished watching Wicked for the Good. I never seen it at the theater, but I did see it at home. But yeah, I really do like musicals. My daughter and I used to watch them a lot when she was small. I got her into them. Rent is a musical I really like. Lots of fun, lots of fun. Saturday, well, most of my days I just get up and don't have a routine. I take the day as it comes. So Bethany, Lily, Stevenson, Mamma Mia with Love, Paulinia. I'm terrible at pronunciation. What are you guys up to today? What is everybody up to today? What's Heather up to today? Can't really tell, but as time goes on, the doll becomes more, looks like there's more depth in the doll's painting. It looks like it's more depth. Hi, remember me from you? I most certainly do. And you said you were going to check me out on Sunday, and here I am on a Saturday. The last couple lives I've liked because I haven't been making videos, and it's been nice because I've had someone to talk to and I don't have to come up with topics of discussion. I can just jump on here and wing it. So, what are you up to today? I can't pronounce your name. Mela. I don't know if this is one full name or it's just a name. I'm not sure. Please forgive me. I really don't know. But what are you up to today? I am, as you can see, putting layers on a doll. What do you want to talk about? Anybody have any questions? What do you want to talk about? Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Hi, remember me? Oh, yes, I read that. I should really go for a walk, but honestly, honest to goodness, I hate going out of the house. I hate going out of the house. I'm the worst advocate to encourage people to go out of the house. I used to do that for a living. I used to really motivate and encourage people to get out to the house, and most people would say yes, and I feel better once I get out of the house and do things. But currently, I don't do that for a living, and I love being in the house. I have my partner most of the time encouraging me to get out of the house. Hi, Mia. Thank you. Hi, Geraldine. Nice to see you, Geraldine. Once again, forgive the dogs barking in the background. I don't know how I'm ever going to get rid of that noise. I am the best. You're very sweet, Mia. You are very, very sweet. Nice compliments. Yeah, I was just saying, like, I don't like going out of the house. If it was up to me, I wouldn't go anywhere because I have you great folks to talk to on a regular basis. Anytime I want to jump on here and have a conversation, I don't have scheduled lives. I just jump on. And it's so nice. It is so nice because I don't have to get all dolled up. I don't have to get ready. I don't have to drive anywhere. And I have friends to talk to. My gosh, the world of the internet has changed our lives. Aw, that's very sweet. That is very, very sweet. I'm a pretty old lady. Thank you. That's very sweet. I was just thinking about my wigs. I don't have my wigs on today. Sometimes I wear my wigs, but not usually. I haven't in a while. So what do you guys do? Do you guys like going out and about? What do you do on this Saturday? I know there's a lot of kids online on Saturdays, I'm assuming. Well, there's a lot of people online on weekends. There's a lot of people online all the time. I don't know what the peak times are. Look at this feet. Look at these feet. Look at this foot. Isn't it coat? Isn't it coat? Please show the doll your daughter wants to see. Of course I will. There's the feet for your daughter. It's a little foot. The color's going to get a little bit more realistic as time goes on because I'm adding more layers. When I first made this doll, the doll was very lightly painted. But I am taking this doll and adding more color. But I can show the face if you like. This doll has no eyes. So yes, you got a big, big face, big fat baby. Big fat baby. Oh, wow. Did you make this? Yes, I am painting this. Absolutely. What happens is you get these baby parts. You get this body parts that are sculpted by an artist. They are called a sculpting artist. And then you can paint them for yourself or to sell or whatever. They're dolls, and sometimes, depending on the artist's skills, can look so realistic. And also depending on, in my opinion, the sculpt, because the sculpt can make a massive difference in the realism also. There's sculpts out there that look so real that you really don't need to add a lot of paint. And then there's sculpts out there that look more doll-like, and then these fantastic master artists that doll can end up looking so realistic. She says they very pretty. Ah, well, thank you very much. I definitely am live now. Who am I speaking with? This is Angela Blackmore. Hello, Angela. Yes, I am live. What are you doing today in this beautiful weather? What's happening is I've been jumping on live more often, you know, the last few days. I was hoping to show a doll part that's not painted. I don't have anything in arm's reach. I'm going to grab, she says, I'm going to grab a doll with no parts with no paint. So you can see where the doll starts from. So this is a doll part with no paint. This is a big baby. See? And then you add all the colors and layers and all that stuff to achieve the type of doll you're looking for. All kinds of dolls that are made out there. I'm in the process of making a doll from Wicked, the Wicked Witch of the West. She's green. I got bothered with the look of her and I stopped doing it. Actually, I started rooting her. That's usually what happens. I start rooting a doll. Where am I from? I am from Nova Scotia, Canada. Where are you from? So yeah, what actually happens is I get to the rooting part and I hate it, and then I stop and go on to something else. So I'll go back and paint the hair on that doll. But yeah, I made that doll, and she's tucked away out there. I just hate the rooting. The rooting is painstakingly putting in each piece of hair, step by step, little by little. You're from SA. Does that mean Saskatchewan? What's SA mean? Sacramento? I don't know. South Africa? You love my glasses. Thank you, Brian. I've seen Brian on here before. Brian Sweeney. Nice to see you. Thank you. A lot of people say they like these glasses. They have lots of color to them. And I like things that have color. I like things that are... I'm not that bold in the way I dress. I'm pretty plain. I'm pretty plain Jane. But I seen these glasses and I thought, yeah, if it's something I'm going to wear every day, we might as well make it fun. Oh, South Africa. Well, nice to see you. I've never been to South Africa. Beautiful, beautiful. I've been watching this new show called Family, Long Lost Family. And a lot of families have been reunited from South Africa. And it's been nice because I've got to see some of the country a little bit. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. You're from Ireland. Oh, definitely a place I want to go. Ancestry. I've been doing my ancestry stuff, and I'm definitely have ancestry connections in Ireland and Scotland way and Belgium. Actually, both sides of my parents' family. Hello.
Hi.
I'm on a live.
I'm gonna go to Canadian Tire. I gotta go trade that.
Okay.
Okay, I love you.
Yeah, so I'd really love, it's on my bucket list. Before I croak, I'd love to see Ireland. Looks so beautiful. But yeah, I've seen some videos on Ireland a bit. I love the accents. It's so wet here. Is it really wet? You from Jan? Hello, Jan. I'm from Nova Scotia, Canada. Nova Scotia, Canada. Where are you from, Jan? Is it always wet in Ireland? Like, is it usually wet there? Not that... Nova Scotia used to be, the winter would come, it would be cold, and it would stay cold all the time. Now it's kind of changed a bit. It's not as cold. We have days that's really cold and not cold. It's just, it almost reminds me of the way Calgary was 30 years ago. Chinooks in weather, cold, warm, cold, warm. Most of the time it's wet. Yeah. Yeah. I won't like that if it's raining most of the time. But if it's a warm rain, I don't mind. Oh, I love warm rain. See the yellow? I'm putting yellow on the doll right now. Just to build up some color. I know it sounds so strange. A yellow? But it definitely is building up some color. A lot of times when people make dolls, they put more yellow around the nose area, around the nose. It just makes more depth. And that's what you want. You don't want the doll to look so flat. You want it to look like it has some layers underneath, you know? Most of the time. Well, now, Geraldine. Like if it's warm, warm weather and warm rain, I would like it. Recently, I got to go to Vancouver. Not recently, a few months ago. My partner's sister passed, and that's how we ended up with a bunch of dogs. But I will say the weather there is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. It's probably the warmest areas in Canada, I would think. Ren is barking her face off. There's nothing to be barking about because there's no one out there. But she is a little barker. How long have you been painting? And rest in peace. Well, thank you. Now I really want to watch you videos and shorts. Ah, how nice. I have been painting a couple years. I would say a couple of years. So you can see I've used the yellow. I'm going to do a different color. Now, I think what I'm going to do, I'm trying to think. Now, I don't want to do the creases right now. Ren, stop that. Sorry. I wish I could pause this for a second. Please send me baby girl. Please send me baby girl. Oh my gosh, Jocelyn. I'm not sending out free dolls. Could I have a shout out? Well, hello, Brian. Nice to see you, Brian. Nice to have you here. I think I might put some flesh, maybe a little bit of flesh on there. There's different fleshes. This is flesh 7, flesh 6. These are pre-mixed ones. There's a baby flesh color. I'm going to put on the 7, I believe. And then you actually have like biracial color, biracial brown. These are pre-mixed colors for Reborn FX. I should have started with those 2 years ago. I tried to mix my own colors, but well, that was funny. How much? Please show me the ones you sell. Well, my girlie, you go on belindasbabies.com, Belinda's Babies on Facebook, and there's a few on there. You can message me through there. Ren, stop that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I feel like I gotta go yell at her. She's barking at nothing because there's nothing happening. These dogs are rescue dogs, and their nerves are a little bit more nervous. More nervous, I think. I nickname her Uncertain. Jocelyn McDonald. 3 with a $sign and an A with a funny, I don't know what. I love your dog's name. Do you love that? Thank you, Brian. You know, I have 5 dogs. The one that's making all the noise, her name is Wren, W-R-E-N. Then I have Wally, who is a yellow lab. Then we have Layla, who is called a Canadian Burrell dog, was a mixture of different husky breeds to try to create the look of the original first dogs, I guess. She looks like a wolf. Then we have Charlie, Ren, and Uggy, after the boots. Ugg boots are all Cocker Spaniels, and those are the dogs we recently acquired. Those are high maintenance dogs, I would say. They're high maintenance in regards to shaping and cutting. Their fur, their ears and eyes are of great importance. Poor Charlie boy is probably about 14. He is covered in warts all over his body, like warts, which can be common sometimes in Cocker Spaniels, which is really sad. He seems to have... Oh, there is someone out there. He seems to have like problems with his eyes. He's a sad boy. Stop yapping. Stop yapping. Who are we saying this to? It's Wren, W-R-E-N. N. Cats. Do you have any cats? No, I did. I did have cats. I also have a dog. Can we see Layla? Not currently, because if I open the door and get Layla, we're gonna have 5 dogs bombarding in here. And that's rude, Brian. Stop yapping. That's not the way we talk. I would have got to these things. Stop spanning, Brian. That's correct. Oh, I can't pronounce your name. Lilia. I'm probably pronouncing it incorrect. Stop yapping. 1. Stop being mean, Brian. Say hi. A mean face with a bunch of angry face with a bunch of swear words coming out. I have 1 cat. What's your cat's name, Geraldine? Who are you talking to, Brian? All right, thanks, though. Hello, Forrest 3367. How are you doing on this Saturday? How are you doing? Where are you from? 2 cats and a snake. Wow. Do the snake and cats get along? Do they get along, or or is it kind of scary having the snake and cats together? I'd be scared. What's that like? Geraldine's making a laughy face. His name is Beautiful. Really? Is his name Beautiful? I love that name. That's the name of your cat, Beautiful? Did I miss something? All right, thanks, though. Okay. Trying to keep up. Trying to keep up with all the people. So I'm putting a layer of skin on now, guys. Yes. Oh, gosh. Beautiful is a beautiful name for a cat. I love it. I love it, actually. Not really. One of my cats doesn't mind the snake, but the other cat is scared of him. Is that right? Scared of him. Wow. I figured he would try to bite it or kill it or something. It's funny when you get different pets together and you're wondering. I used to have guinea pigs and rabbits. If you don't mind, may you please show me that blue doll, please? The blue doll. Oh, the Avatar doll. Way up in the shelf here? That's an Avatar doll. That doll, I think Avatar just came out again not that long ago. Now, if my snake escapes, it tries to attack. Really? Oh my gosh, tries to attack? Uh-oh. That's not good. What do you feed your snake? Little mice? Mice, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I don't think live mice, eh? I don't think I could, I mean, we all got to eat. You got to feed the snakes. I don't think I could witness that. I would feed the snake, but I'd have to leave the room while I threw the live mice in there. Oh my gosh. Just like I eat meat, but I wouldn't want to kill the meat. I wouldn't want to kill the cow. I wouldn't want to do it. Wouldn't want to do it. He doesn't bite me. Only people who scare him. You have a dog. What's your dog's name? Mia. And I have two ponies. How nice. Do I have any fish? No, I don't, Brian. Do you have fish? I used to have fish. I just found the tanks they're long to clean. They're hard to clean sometimes. I don't know what that means. HHMGGGG. I will join back in a second. Okay, my dear. Some kind of message is held for review. I don't know what that is. Let me view this message. Potentially inappropriate messages are held for review. Got it. How do I look at it? Brian is saying all kinds of letters. We don't know what you're saying, Brian, so we're going to ignore that. Where am I from? Canada. Where are you from? I'm from my mama. Where are you from? What do you guys usually do on a Saturday when you're not in school? Come on, YouTube. I hear you out there. Who's outside my door? I can hear a dog. Who's outside my door? I'm waiting for the dog to speak to me. Is that you, Layla? Now I hear Uggy. And I hear Wally. They're all coming down to my door. I would rather not share. No problem. Her name is Luna. 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 I like that. That's a nice name. Luna. Brian, apologize before you talk to her. Now I have got another crush. I have no idea what that side conversation is about. Someone's crushing on somebody. Mr. Brian. Mr. Brian is up to something. Angela, are you still in here? What are you doing today, Ange? What do you mean? Brian, I think it would be more respectful if you realized you had your caps lock on. What does this mean, Brian? Oh my God, Brian. The lush life's giving me a rush. Okay, is that a fucking song? Excuse my language. Is that a song or what? What the hell is that? You're just being strange and bizarre. I don't know what you're talking about. So what happens when you're an older person like me, you don't understand some of this stuff. And that's okay. Did I do that leg? I don't know what legs I've done. I don't know. I'll do arms. I'll do arms because I don't think I've done any arms yet. Just go visually by what I'm doing here. What is your interest in babies? Paul? Hello, Paul? Why do I have an interest in babies? Well, I've always loved dolls since I was little. I wasn't one to collect too many things, but I always wanted dolls. And then as I got older, I kept some of my childhood dolls. And then, of course, as you get older, life goes on. You know, you can't continue to get dolls. I mean, that's not age appropriate, right? That's what the world tells you. Then I got older and I started seeing these dolls that are called Reborn dolls that look very lifelike. And I was like fascinated with them. And I said, oh my gosh, I want to have one of those, but they cost thousands of dollars. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make myself one of those. And that's what I started doing. Make dolls for myself. I love doing it. It's a hobby. Creating dolls and collecting, sometimes selling dolls, is a hobby that I enjoy so much. We all have different hobbies. Some people get on their four-wheeler. Some people on Saturdays I go to mass, then I don't do much. Oh, nice mass. I used to go to mass too. Stay PG. My dog just bit me. Oh my gosh, your dog bit you. Uh-oh. Is it a puppy bite? Like, is your dog a puppy? My dog, Ugg, bites all the time, but he's only a couple years old. He hasn't learned that that's not good to do. That is nice. Thanks for the answer. No problem, Paul. Anytime. Yeah, we all collect different things, and it's more like I get a lot of peace and relaxation in creating dolls, and it's a hobby. I hate the hair part because it's not fast, and I've tried other hobbies, but this hobby I love because I love the outcome. As you can see, I have a collection of dolls. I watch a lot of YouTube doll channels, and I have a channel myself. Right now, my videos are hidden. Can't see very many. I'll have to open them up again, but I've been doing this for a couple of years now. Puppy, I think it is teething and learning. Yes, teething and learning. That's right. Lots of chew toys are important. It's hard to get them to stop doing that and jumping up too, especially when they're small. I find when the dogs jump up when they're small, you tend to tolerate it a lot more. You tend to like, because they're so sweet and cute, and if they jump up, you don't worry about it. I usually put my knee up so they start to understand that you can't be jumping. A little dog, like a Cocker Spaniel, jumping versus a big dog, like a 100-pound lab, like we have, is totally different. But none of it should be acceptable if it's little or big. Did I do that hand? Yes. I'm forgetting what direction. I go back to the head with another layer on the head. I've always had dogs, I would say, most of my life. When I was a kid, we had dogs, but I don't remember ever having a dog from puppy up till an adult until it passed, because we moved and my parents gave the dogs away and stuff like that. And I was heartbroken by that many different times. We had a dog that got hit by a car, which was really sad, or hit by a big truck. It got off its leash. But in adulthood, I've had dogs from puppy to senior. Had one chance to make me blush. All righty then, Brian. Brian, seems like you're in your own little world there, Brian. I don't know. That's what it seems like. Oh my gosh. You always wanted a dog but never had one? Ah. I hope if you wanted one that you do get a dog before in your lifetime sometime, Geraldine. You become I had my Chihuahua and I had her puppy right up till she was 12, 13. It broke my heart when I lost her. She was like my baby. She was so, we were like two peas in a pod. I loved her. She went everywhere with me, and she was my dog. You could tell she was my dog because the way she would look at me, she would look at me with those eyes that would be so loving. If I talk about her too much, I'll cry. She's so beautiful. Such a beautiful dog. They're such a good companion. I hated when she got cancer. It was awful. Okay, what are you talking about, Brian? I always wanted a... Yeah, that's right. Let's don't engage and then whatever. Oh gosh, I got some hair sticking out. I can see. This eyelash I gotta rip out. Where is my little pluckers? I see a hair. These pluckers are not going to work. Oh, there they are. Second time is one too late. Brian's in his own little world. He's just saying things. I don't know. He's not in our conversation. I don't know what's going on with him. Hey, Brian. He's entertaining himself. Huh? I think he's entertaining himself. And now he's just doing whatever. Oh, you guys crack me up. You crack me up. You crack me up. Let's put the last layer. Oh, no, it's a lot of here. Last layer, maybe a flesh on this doll. I think I'm going to pounce this off. I think if I see some paint or brush marks, I'll pounce it off, but we'll see. I'm trying to figure out the overall skin tone that I want for this doll. If you don't mind answering, what age are you? Well, that's a little bit, you know, whatever, but I'm over 50. We'll put it that way. I'm 50 and over, and I don't mind saying that because I say that all the time. I'm 50 and over. I'm an old lady to most people's standards that are on YouTube. Oh my gosh, you guys crack me up. This is baby's looking so cool. Look at this baby looking so cute. Ooh, sorry. No worries, Geraldine. I don't mind saying I'm over 50. You do have to be careful what you share on YouTube. You know, you do have to be careful. I do share a lot of personal things. But sometimes it depends because you don't know. I mean, sometimes you really make nice friends on YouTube and you talk to them outside YouTube and maybe you share more personal things there. But you have to be mindful because everybody that you're talking to, you don't know really who they are. Like any one of you guys could be anyone. You could say you're this person or that person, but you could be someone completely different. You know what I'm saying? Someone could say they're 11 when they're really like 56 years old. You know, you have to be careful. Be internet smart. Miss Belinda, may you please show me your favorite doll? Well, I can't right now because I'm in the middle of painting, but I will show a favorite doll at some point. In this cradle right here, those dolls you probably can't see, but those dolls there are all what I consider my top babies. They were created by other artists, not myself for the most part. And I keep them well protected because I don't know how to fix them if something happened because they're painted by a different paint, like a heat set paint it's called, not air dry, which I'm using, which dries by the air. They actually have to be baked, cured in an oven. And so I have those protected. I can't say I have like a 100% favorite, but I do have babies that are up there that are more important, I guess. I don't want to say more important, that are more precious. Either they were gifted or I really, really love how they look. They remind me of something. Something like that. SpongeBob pants. Okay, Brian. Brian, are you on your dad's YouTube or is this your YouTube? Your last name reminds me of Sweeney. Hello, Boss Gamer. How are you? Your last name, McSweeney, reminds me of Sweeney Todd, that musical with Johnny Depp. Sweeney Todd. You might not know that musical. It's a musical where he is, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, he is a hairdresser. But he's an interesting hairdresser because He also has, see the one that has the meat business below his hairdressing shop? Yeah. It's very, well, we'll say horror-like for a musical, and what happens to each and every client that goes to get their hair done. How dare you? Good, thanks. How are you? Very good. I think the apple's rotten. I think Brian is a rotten apple. He's a rotten apple. What games do you play, Boss Gamer? Or what console do you have? PlayStation, Nintendo, computer games. I like playing games sometimes. We have a few VR games that I play sometimes, and I go on there. There's a lot of kids on VR games. But you don't know they're kids until they start talking. And it's funny. There's a lot of different people in VR worlds. I haven't gone on VR in a while. I feel like I cannot be in there very long because I feel nauseated. So maybe about an hour and that's it. Because I feel nauseated. Fortnite. Yes, Fortnite is very popular. No, you're an Apple Core. All righty then, Brian. You have a YouTube channel? Oh, I'll have to check you out, Boss Gamer. I will have to check you out and see your YouTube channel. Is it all about Fortnite? I tried Fortnite. I'm pretty bad at it. I have a family member that plays Fortnite, used to play Fortnite a lot with their friends, plus on Discord playing Fortnite. It was a popular game that was played. It looks like a really fun game, all the different skins you can get to play the game. I'm just not very good at games like that. I like watching people fly in and land wherever they land, and then they got to battle it out. I'm not very good with controllers. I like playing games, but I'm not very good with it. I like playing Sims 4, which I haven't played in forever, but I got addicted to it there for a while. I made different characters in my family and put the personalities related to family members and watched it all play out. It was kind of fun. I love Sims. Do you love Sims? The Diddler. Oh my gosh, you. What's your name? Are you ginger or what? I don't know what you are. Do I look ginger? I'm gray. I got gray hair. McSweeney, go away, please. Let's just ignore McSweeney. We can ignore him. If it keeps getting weird, we'll send him away for a little while. I think he's bored. He's honestly bored. He's coming on here and he's bored. I don't think McSweeney is very old. What's wrong with my comment? Nothing. I was just trying to read what you're calling yourself. I don't know what it is. Is PT the idler? Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce what you're saying. I'll call you PT. What is it? I'll just call you PT because I don't know what you are there. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm liking this baby. I'm liking this baby. More skin layers. I'm liking the skin layers. Go away or I will do something you never thought of. Okay, we don't threaten people on here. The diddler, like the Riddler, but with the diddles. Okay. I hope, I'm just going to leave it at that. We're not going to talk about that. Oh my gosh. Angela, are you in here? Where's me, Angela? I don't think Angela's in here no more. Scared her away. Some people like to go outside. I usually don't. Hello, Brian. Diddles is a Scottish term for joker. Ah, okay. Are you from Scotland? I like the Joker. I really like the movie that was done. It was done so very well. The first one. The second one, not so great. But yes, I do like the Joker. Diddler in Canada has another term and another meaning. But I'm not going to talk about that. Sorry, I'm Brian's dad, and I am so sorry for my son's behavior. I don't know if you're Brian's dad, but if you're Brian's dad, okay, thank you. Yes, my name's Peter. They call me Peter the Diddler here because I don't take life too serious. Oh, is that your nickname, Peter? That's pretty cool. Do you name your dolls? I do name the dolls. Yes, depending. This particular one I'm working on, I had him all together and eyes, and I had hair on him. I ripped his hair out because I'm redoing this doll. So this doll was a doll in my collection that I played with and had on videos and stuff like that. And his name was Bobby Joseph. His sculpt name, the name of the doll parts, they all come with different names, was Joseph. So I called him Bobby Joseph. You're 9, Boss Gamer B9G. I do have silicone reborn dolls. I don't have one with me right now. Each time I do a live, there'll be a different one I'll have. This is the doll that's going to be here until I'm done, and then I'll work on a different doll. But right now, I don't. I'm just going to leave. You guys are being so mean. Oh my goodness. I thought you were Brian's dad. We're not being mean. Have yourself a great day, Brian. Take care of yourself, okay? Oh, get on. Oh. Oh. I need to go. Bye, Boss Gamer. Enjoy Fortnite. That makes me want to play video games now. Not Fortnite, but I haven't played games in a while. I find when I start playing games, I get on a roll and I want to do that for a long time. I'm worshiping the Lord. Well, that is very nice. If that's something you believe, good for you. We all have different beliefs. And I respect and appreciate that, as long as we don't force anything down anybody else's throat. It's all good. I think I'm almost done this particular layer. And then I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to do the creases or if I'm going to put, I might put a pink layer down. I'm not sure or a red layer. I'm not sure what layer I'm going to do next on this doll. What? Do you guys collect anything? Do you have any collections? Like, do you collect any particular things or create things? Do you draw? Sometimes gamers like to draw. You're back. Well, hello there. I was just saying, does anybody out there have any hobbies? What kind of hobbies do you have? My children is practicing boxing. Boxing? Wow. That's good exercise. Over the Christmas time, there was a lot of advertisement for a boxing. It was like a little ball, and you put it on you boxed it. I don't know what it was called, but it looked like you had some kind of thing that went around your waist, and it was a ball, and you box it, and it was attached to the score was kept on your TV. Do you know what I mean? You have a small collection of motorbikes, like real motorbikes or little like motorbikes. Real motorbikes. Now, what color am I going to do next? Should I do warm creases? Should I do blush? My gosh, I don't know what color to put on this doll next. As I look at this doll, I guess it depends on what kind of hair I'm going to do. Hello, Lottie. Lottie Swain, how are you? Maybe I can send you my account. I don't know what that means, Kayla or Maya. Mia. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Hello, Lottie. How are you? What are you doing today on this Saturday? Anything exciting going on in your world or your neck of the woods? I'm looking for some paper towel. Where did I put paper towel? Gosh, I had a whole roll of paper towel here, and where did it end up going? I thought it was right here. Dear. Don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. That's so weird. Oh my, do I have other collections? I have a bird figurine collection, angel collection, Starbucks mugs, at least 7 of them. 70 Starbucks mugs? Really, Robin? Wow. Yes, real ones. I have a Honda Fireblade, a Keyway Super Light for small trips. And wow. So you can see my family and what they do. Oh, I'll take a look at your YouTube channel. Maya. Am I pronouncing your name right? I don't think I am. Robin, you have a good collection, a big collection. And so does PD. PT. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to die. Dea. Hello, Dea. Nice to see you here. I'm just repainting a doll. I'm going to add some more layers to this doll. Not sure if I want more flesh layers. I think I'm going to put some red. PT is fine. Just looked up what it means in Canada. There you go. You make me laugh. That was funny. That made me laugh. I will give you the name account. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Funny, funny, funny. Well, there you go. The diddler is a little different here in Canada than in Scotland. Isn't that funny? And same with how words change over time, what generation you're from really changes. You're wondering why you kept getting banned from chats. Now you know. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that made my day. That's pretty funny. And it's same with, like, you know, my generation, the words we use versus what they may be considered offensive and things. Nowadays to younger generations, it's interesting how words and time can change. Things become a collection when you have family that keeps giving you stuff. That's right, Robin. That's right. And that's how I've got collections. I remember different collections. Like, oh, I really like that. I like sunflowers. And then everybody gives you sunflowers. And then you have a sunflower collection. Or angels. I had a few angels up. I'm like, oh, I really like them. And the next, you know, you're having all these angels. So yeah. But it also gives people something to give you if they want to gift you something, because it's hard to gift someone something. But that's true, Robin. I like that. Becomes a collection when family. Sometimes you didn't plan it to be a collection, but it becomes a collection because people gift you these things. Oh my gosh. This message is being held for review. I'm not sure what that is. Let me take a look. Yeah, it's strange. Like if I say I need a fag here, someone will pass me a cigarette. If I do that, that's right. And that's why this message was banned, right? It didn't come up because of that reason, because that word is a word that would be flagged here. It is my other account. I have to go. Sorry. Oh, well, nice seeing you, Geraldine. It was nice having you here and getting to know you a bit. I appreciate that very, very much. Hopefully you'll catch another live. Take care of yourself. Have a good Saturday. I am putting like a pinker layer on this doll. This is really going to add some more fleshy color. Really bring the doll to life more. Pink blush. I'm not blushing the doll. I'm just putting a layer, a skin layer on that has more pink. Once again, I'm apologizing for the dogs. You can see kind of the paint I'm using. This is the color I'm using. It's very watery. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye. See you later. Take care of yourself. Boxing. I am the camera woman. Oh, at Abram Balinian Boxing. I'm the camera woman. Well, okay then. I'll have to look that up later. I can go back and look that up later. Very interesting. You're boxing your, not boxing, you're video cameraing your kids. Boxing. Many moons ago, I did some karate, Weichi-Ryu karate as a sport as a young kid in junior high. Thank you very much, the diddler. Oh, that's so funny. They love boxing. Oh, that's so good for them too. It is so good for them. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. The diddler. I won't know who you are now if you change your thing. But you definitely, it'll be safer to change your name. Puppies, stop growling and barking. God help us and save us. My family roots are, well, Cape Breton Island. I don't know if you know anything about Canada, but Cape Breton, mostly immigration from Ireland, Scotland. My grandfather, Belgium, he went to Cape Breton Island, but there's a lot of different slang words, kind of like Newfoundland, Canada. There's a lot of different slang words that are used that are considered no-nos. But when I first moved here, where I'm located now, different part of Nova Scotia, not Cape Breton Island, it was brought to my attention different things and different words that I would say that people didn't appreciate or understand. I wish the dogs would stop barking. Wally! It's so annoying for live streams. I'm so sorry, but I don't know what to do because Ren, she barks so much. It is an annoyance. It is. See how the paint looks when you're first putting it on? It looks very pink, but then when you blot it off, it tends to be a lot better. Putting more color in this baby's body. In one video, I actually showed myself. Oh, did you? Ah, how nice. I bet your boxers really like seeing themselves box in video. They probably really like seeing themselves. I don't do any kind of athletic stuff now. I just don't. I should, but I don't. I go for walks with the dogs, but that's about it. Oh, baby, you're looking so cute. Looking so cute. The color is coming. What color hair should I put on this doll? Should it be a lighter hair? Should it be brown, dark hair? Definitely becoming more pink. Oh, I should do the ears some. Light brown, you think? Sometimes it is, I'm not sure, something good. Thank you. Looking good. Thank you very much. Yeah, light brown would be nice. That is the kind of hair I had on this doll, light brown, but it was actually rooted in. This time I'm going to paint the hair because I've said it a million times. I absolutely despise rooting hair. So I'm going to paint the hair. When you root the hair, you got to comb it. You got to be more cautious. But it does give more realism to a doll when the hair is rooted. If it's rooted well. If it's not rooted well, no. Thank you for all the hearts. Lemon Lover. Hello, Lemon Lover. Nice to see you here. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love all the hearts. So fun. You love lemon, do you? Now in Canada, when you say it's nothing but a lemon, it means that your car is no gosh darn good. I love lemon too. I'm talking about lemon desserts. And my two daughters, they like to fight my children. name is Ava Milia Adam Evadim. Okay. Nice names. Lots of children. I imagine your house is pretty noisy at times. I'm not the woman who had so many children she doesn't know what to do. I'm the woman that had so many dolls. I'm the woman who lived not in a shoe, but lived in a room with so many dolls she didn't know what to do. Funny. I'm silly. I can get pretty silly at times, and then I can get pretty serious. But I like being silly. I like having company when I'm painting. It's nice. Nice to have company when you're painting. Bobby, Joseph, you're looking so cute. Are we going to keep you a boy, or are you going to end up being a girl? I don't know. I see boy, but after I'm done here, I might end up calling you just Bobby. Bobby Joe, maybe, and you can be a girl. More pink, more pink. You have 2 girls and 2 boys. Wow. Oh, shoot. Having a family is such a beautiful thing. If that's what you desire in life. You really like talking to me. Well, thank you. Can you rap? You have that kind of voice. Oh my gosh. Where are you from? No, I'm not a rapper. Not a rapper. No, can't say I rap. Can you rap? Diddler? Do you rap? Oh, well, that's nice. I like talking to you too. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh, I get so much peace and relaxation out of painting dolls. If you have something like that in your life, you are so blessed. You know, obviously, PT, the diddler, or PT, likes motorbikes. And so they have found peace. You could be the next Dr. DRE. No, I sing rock songs. Oh, modern rock songs? Or are we talking older rock songs? Of course, I like the older rock songs because I'm older. So I like rock bands and things from the 80s, you know, those kind of bands right from the 80s. Oh my goodness, it's a baby. It's looking so beautiful. So beautiful, so beautiful. You can hear the wind out there. It's really windy today. Windy in the Maritimes. Saying that we say here on the eastern part of Canada is good times in the Maritimes. Honestly, yes, motorbikes are my therapy. Electronic rock, not very big, but I like making music. Oh, nice. Do you do making music like on the computer, or do you have like a DJ thing or one of those machines? Or I'm not musically inclined at all. I like listening to music. That's it. I'm a listener. I'm a listener, not a music creator. Ava is very strict. Oh my goodness. And Miley is disciplined. And Adam is the focused one. I can't pronounce the last name. And AVE, Evedin is still learning. It's windy here today too and colder than I like. Oh, is it Robin? Yes. Well, you know what? I don't think it's cold out because it doesn't feel cold in the house. And besides just opening the doors to let the dogs out to pee, I really don't know what it's like outside here today in Nova Scotia, but I will say I hate the cold. It's so weird. You think I would love it considering where I live, but I despise it. Oh my gosh, I would move to a warmer place if I could. But then I'd be leaving family and memories and spaces, and I just got to convince everybody else to move. But besides Vancouver and Canada, there's nowhere really warm. And Vancouver is so expensive to live. It's like the most expensive area, I think, in Canada to live would be Vancouver. A lot of homelessness there because it's warm, I think. You're back. Well, hello. I have a keyboard that I use to make music. It's programmed to play the notes in different instruments like drums, guitar, electronic elements, and I write my own songs. That is awesome. Good for you. You have a lot of things that you really love that bring you peace. Creating music, motorbikes, good for you. Maybe you can upload some of your music to the internet. People will really like it. Can I see the baby you're painting, please? I can't pronounce your name. Gosh, I wish. Of course. I'll show you the face in a second when I'm done this arm here. But how do I pronounce Lilia? Lilia or Leah? Maybe it's Leah just pronounced. Just spelled differently than I'm used to. I'm used to Leah. It's a big baby. This is a big baby. Big baby. This is the baby. The color's changing all the time. Can I see the baby you're painting? Oh, yes, we did that. I still got paint to use. I'll continue to use this paint. Yes, it's one of my favorite things to do. I love it. I love painting, but I can't have a house full of dolls unless I am rich and I can give them all away, but I'm not rich to continually buying supplies. But I absolutely love painting. It's like I go into a different zone, a different world. And I also am enjoying painting and talking at the same time. A lot of times I will paint and watch dolly videos on YouTube. But today I am painting and yakking to you good folks. How often do you do the painting? Well, it depends. You know, this particular doll, I'll work on it several times a day until he or she is done. And but I would paint every day if I could, but I paint a few times a week, as much as I can. I have lots of kits currently stocked up. Their kits are body parts to paint the dolls. So I have lots of kits. Then you got to store these dolls somewhere. Unless you sell them. There's not a demand for reborn dolls in my community. It's more in the US. The love for reborn dolls, I would say, is more popular in the US. Oh my gosh, my dogs have been barking constantly. during this live. My patience are getting thin. Really getting thin. Thinner than this paint. Frank's sakes. Wally, stop that. It's like I need a private space to record and go live. Oh, I like the balled up fist. Look at the rolls. Look at the rolls in this baby. Look. Hello, Keith. How are you doing? Nice to have you on here. I wish I could show you my children. Well, I'll check out your YouTube later. You have to be careful showing children online. There's lots of weirdos out there. I wish we lived in a safe world, but you just got to do things that keep things safe. It's so easy to trust people, especially online, and then not everybody has good intentions, you know, which is sad. But it is the reality of the world we live in. How often do you travel to the U.S.? You know, I went to the U.S. a few times, but since, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but since a lot of different things going on with Trump there, we haven't gone back. Just a little bit concerned about actually traveling to the U.S. But we would go over through Maine and shop and stuff. But I haven't been there in a while. The last time, I think, was before we went on a cruise, and we went, I can't remember the name of the location, somewhere in Florida, I think, to catch the cruise boat. But yeah. Don't, honestly, it sounds awful, but I only get the information that I'm fed through internet media and news. But basically, it just seems a little scary to go to the US right now, so we won't be going anytime soon. And I'm not saying that to be mean or be judgmental or anything like that. I'm just saying that's the way it feels on our end in Canada. For the most part, I think the majority of Canadians will say the same thing. But we don't want to get into politics, but I feel like I wish that would change soon. Trevor's really wanting me to go to Universal Studios. Hello, user 20 Deal. How are you? Nice to see you. I do have music I wrote and produced online. The Monster Usable Lover is an album I produced and wrote songs for. Really? Well, hello there. You can hear me loud and clear? Oh, good. I wasn't sure with all the barking and going on. That's pretty cool. I'll have to check your music out. It's hard for me to write things down right now. The Monster Usable Lover. I'll have to go back to the replay and look at some of these things that YouTube channel and your music YouTube channel of Mia. I'll have to go back and write these down and check you guys out. Did you enjoy the cruise? I've been on one cruise several years ago and I wasn't really that impressed. Oh, really? You know what? I've only been on one cruise, Robin, and I actually absolutely 100% loved every minute of it. I loved it so much and I would love to do it again. I cannot say. We went around the Caribbean, and I really, really, really loved it so much. Oh my gosh. Beautiful weather, beautiful experience, good food. It was Holland America, I think. No, Holland America. Is that the cruise ship name? Does that make sense? Oh, I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Such beautiful memories, beautiful weather, beautiful locations, and food, and the ship was beautiful. Live entertainment was gorgeous. You should. I wrote Rise, Not Worthy, Chosen One, Reusable, and Cold Hearts on the album. Hello, Charlotte. How are you? Um, okay, good to know. Like I said, I'll have to go back and write, look at these. Go back and look at these. Oh my gosh, your Canadian self came out when you said out. Is that right? Out? Why is there an accent with out? I went out? Sir, I don't get it. Must be an accent. Must be that Cape Breton part of me. The maritime Canadian part. It's funny, you don't realize you have an accent. How you doing, Charlotte? What are you up to today? How do you spend your weekends and your Saturday? You can see the rim of the doll. See the rim right here. This is the original color of the doll parts, and then it changes based on layers and layers and layers of paint. And oh my God, it's getting redder, the face, it's getting pinker. She's looking so pretty. Mine was a short cruise to Catalina Island, and oh, I can't pronounce that. Ensandia. Didn't let you off the ship long enough to. Oh, yeah, we were off and on the ship several times. We went to several different locations. You never got off the ship. Oh, well, that sounds like a very good cruise then. I can understand why you'd be disappointed. Gosh, there's some people. Well, I watch cruise videos too on YouTube, and there's some people that just sell their houses and live. You can live and buy a lifetime cruise thing. It's probably super expensive. But people do this and they live on the cruise ship. And can you imagine having a life where you just go to different places all the time? Beautiful weather, food cooked for you, your house cleaning done. I mean, that's a freaking miracle right there. That's gorgeous. You don't have to cook, you don't have to clean, you can just enjoy the weather, and you just live on there, and food is included. And the only thing is, if you got into a storm, that wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be fun at all. But there's actually people, because I've watched different cruise videos and channels, that people actually live on cruise boats and have YouTube channels. And wow, what a life, eh? What a life. You know, we only have one life. Do what you can if you can. If you have the capability, or if it's something you really, really love, do it. I mean, gosh almighty, it depends on your belief system, I guess, but I believe you only have one life, and life is short. Enjoy it. Never always had that belief system. I always believed that, you had to do what everyone wanted you to do, societal, parental, organizations, whatever. But it's so important to enjoy your life, guys. And the older I get, the more I discover that life is so short, and you might not wake up tomorrow, unfortunately. That's the case. a storm or go missing. Yeah. Sorry, my husband's calling. I'll be back in a second. Okay. Yeah. We don't want to go missing. I watched a documentary where a person went missing. Yeah, that's how do you go missing off a cruise ship? But it happened. It happened. They still haven't found them. Some people jump off the cruise boats. Oh, I got a hair. It's bugging me. Yeah, the storm would be pretty scary. I think, if I lived on a cruise boat and there was a bad storm, I'd be probably trying to get a refund. I would be terrified. I haven't been doing the hands and stuff. I probably should, but I've heard different people get on cruise boats and they said the storms are you're sick as a dog. Like if it's a bad storm, you're sick as a dog. You're just like, oh, and it's not good. Not good, not good. But yeah, that was not my experience. Be awful to pay for a cruise and it be a bad weather the whole time. But I imagine a lot of the cruise boats can not anticipate, but they try their best to predict weather and maybe cancel, reschedule if the weather's supposed to be bad. I really don't know. Okay, I'm back. He was asking if he should buy veggies. Well, there you go. Vegetables. Vegetables. Vegetables are good. I hate shopping. I sound like a crank ass. I hate this and I hate that. But I just don't. I don't like going shopping. I don't like going shopping. I think I'm going to finish the arms and the legs on this doll, and then I'm going to do the hands because I've been putting color, but I haven't been filling in the hands. So doing the hands separate. Doing the hands separate. I've been fortunate, never seasick or car sick. Oh, well, I haven't been on the sea that much, just the cruise boat and just a ferry going from, one location like Nova Scotia to PEI or something like that. PEI, these are provinces in Canada, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Anne of Green Gables. Yeah, so I haven't really wasn't sick on those situations. I haven't been on little boats really very much. Not that I can think of. Maybe a little tour boat. That's about it. And I didn't like it. It was moving around too much. But I wasn't sick. I used to get car sick a lot as a kid. I used to have to take Gravol if we traveled, or if I was on a bus. I would have to make sure I was towards the front of the bus so I didn't get car sick. For my kids, they should be healthy and fit for matches. Oh, yes. Definitely. Good to have veggies. Veggies, vegetables. I like spinach. Not cooked spinach, not canned spinach, just spinach. Love just spinach. Not Popeye spinach in a can. That stuff is disgusting. There goes Ren barking again. I feel like sometimes I'm living in a freaking kennel. Like, oh my God. Ah, my God, that sounds terrible and ungrateful. Doesn't it? Terrible. It sounds terrible and ungrateful. What are you doing today, Robin? It is night here. Oh, is it? It is only, what time is it here? It's 3. 3 in the afternoon here. See, when you're painting, you got to make sure you don't get paint in the creases. See the creases? These are the creases. You usually put a different pile of paint in there, but you don't want to get it bunched up in there because then it doesn't look good. We've made these mistakes before. Doesn't look good. My doll is becoming more pink. More pink every day. Like that. Big thighs on this baby. I'm hoping to enjoy this doll a lot more once it's complete. Once I add paint to the hair and once I set the eyes off to the side and not looking straight at me, that it doesn't look so, I don't know, spacey. Spacey. Oh, there's another hair. I hate that. Yeah, I'm really hoping this doll is going to turn out nice. And it's nice to redo a doll. Actually have it. And if you have the ability to add more paint or revamp it, or I don't know what you'd call it. Redo it. Redo it's not the word. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Freshen up. I don't know. Anyway, it's like you have a new doll altogether. Like I've had this doll for years. I've played with this doll, but this doll is going to feel like a new doll. Very new. Oh, this baby's just so cute. There goes Ren barking again. I'm getting ready to take my granddaughter home here shortly. Her mom called and said they're going to a birthday party. She stays with us most weekends. Other than that, just stay in. Oh, that's so nice. You get her most weekends to spend time with you. That's really, really nice. I remember little birthday parties are so exciting. When kids are small, they love their birthday parties. Especially if it's their birthday or going to a friend. Oh, yeah, all the fun stuff. Birthday parties used to be simplistic. I know as time went on, they became more competitive. Like, what happened to the days when I was a kid? It was just hot dogs and maybe hamburgers, or your mom would make a homemade pizza or something. You'd have chips in a bowl, and there was nothing fancy. You never rented a place. You never, rented and went bowling and did all these different things. Now it seems like if you just had the simplistic thing, people, I don't know, just doesn't seem to be appealing to kids. They're used to going swimming, going to some kind of game loft, or going to some kind of something big for birthdays. I mean, the biggest it got when I was a kid, oh my gosh, if someone had a birthday at McDonald's, it was like friggin', wow, their birthday was at McDonald's. Nowadays, it's hard to one up. Hello, Wimpy Kid Lover 1063. Hello there. How are you? What are you painting? I am painting a doll. I am painting a doll. This is the foot. This is the foot. Oh, I think I'm going to put some paint onto the hands because I was just doing, now I'm going to do the hands a bit. Oh, Ren. Those are my dogs in the background barking. There's some commotion going on outside. What's happening outside is they're putting a new horn on the vehicle. So they're doing this in the yard, a couple of people, and beeping the horn and everything else. And Ren thinks she's got to, I don't know, save us from the intruders. I don't know what she thinks. Warn them that she's in here, or tell them that, this is her house. I don't know what she does. But one starts and they all start. They all need to know what's going on. But even Ren, when she actually sees the person, she tends to continue to bark and bark and bark. And they pet her and she still barks and barks, especially if it's men. She's not that fond of men at all. It's like she's nervous of men, which is sad because prior to being rescued, who knows what kind of experiences she had and she remembers. She is 12 and I keep telling her the time is coming when she won't want to stay anymore. And she says, never. I give her another year. Robin, that's hard as they grow. It is hard. It makes me want to cry. It's hard as a mom too. It's hard as a mom when your kids, I feel like empty nest currently. And it's hard. My God, it's so weird because the time goes by so fast. You know what I'm saying? It goes by so fast. And you don't want them to grow up, but then you do. Well, you can't stop. It's inevitable, right? You want them to stay little. I said that to my youngest recently. I said, oh, I want you to stay little. But basically, you can't stop, and you just hope when they venture out that their choices are choices that they won't regret. Choices that, I don't want to get talking too much because then that's not good. Not good. But I hope that, and we all hope as moms and grandparents that our kids are going to be okay. It's all we can do. It's hope for the best. Hope for the best. Oh, Ren, stop barking. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, ruff. Now she's going to go down here. Stop barking, Ren. Stop barking. I hear you. The world hears you. The YouTube world hears you. The community hears you. The neighbors hear you. They're going to call the SPCA or the animal control or something. She's inside though, but still. She is our youngest grandchild. The rest are in 20s and late teens. It would bring tears to your eyes. Oh. Have you seen those videos on YouTube, Robin, where the grandparents go to the door and a grandchild comes in and they have their bag and they say, "Can I sleep the night?" And the grandparent is I'm going to cry just telling this. This is how emotional I am these days. Oh my gosh, where did my strength go? I have strength, but it's just my emotions are on the surface all the time. Menopause. Anyway, the grandparent comes, the grandchild comes, and the grandparent's like, yes. And the grandchild comes in and gets settled in. And then another one comes, and the grandparent is like, wow. And then one by one, each grandchild comes and spends the night with their grandmother or grandfather or grandparents or whatever. Oh, that is just so nice. That is so nice. I think grandchildren should do that for their grandparents. What a memory, right? What a memory. They all come with their sleeping bags, not with their partners, not with their kids, nothing, just them. And they spend a night. My God, I know my mother would just be in her freaking glory if that happened. She would Love it. Love it. Oh. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you. But wouldn't it be nice? Have you seen those YouTube videos or reels or whatever? Oh my gosh, you're so nice. I wish I could spend a night with my grandmother. My mom's mom I wasn't close with, but my dad's mom, yes. I lived with her for a little while. That would be so cool. My God, that would be nice. But after the fact, you know, I wish I could just spend a night with my dad. Because my dad's gone and just, it's crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm not going to go there. I'll be having to go see you because I'll cry. But it's hard. So enjoy it, Robin. And hopefully she'll continue to come visit you and tell you her ventures in life. And she most likely will. She loves it so much. And she goes every weekend. That's quite a bond you guys have created. You know what I mean? Every weekend she goes and sees you and stays with you. That's fantastic in itself. Not too many grandparents can say that. So she's created, and you guys have created such memories. Look at the memories she's going to hold on to as she gets older. Those memories that she's going to hold on to as she gets older. Wow. Wow. I've seen the ones where they're in the grandparents' arms, and when it's time to leave, they don't want to go with parents. Yes, those are really sad. If you cry, I'm going to cry. Please do not cry. I'm going to feel sorry. I won't cry. I won't cry, Mia. It's all good. Yes, I've seen those. Have you also seen YouTube has got so many AI things now? So many AI channels. Like, I've seen some different videos, and it looks like a grandparent telling you the best advice they can tell you. 91-year-old woman tells you the best advice, and they have all this. But then it's AI generated. The whole thing. The grandparent telling the story. Everything is AI generated. Now, they do indicate it's AI generated. They do say that it's AI generated, but it's like millions of views. It's like, holy gosh. So everybody loves that. Now, if we had a real grandparent telling those stories, but I mean, AI generated. And they say the stories come from actual real stories, but they have an AI generated grandfather or grandmother telling the story. And my gosh, these channels are going viral. Their videos and their channels are going viral on YouTube. Like AI seems to be taking over YouTube, I've noticed. There's a lot of AI stuff going on. I think maybe, I know me, I'm seeking out stuff that's not AI because there's so much AI stuff. You're drawn to it. You're drawn to the little cute puppy dog, and it looks like it's being saved by a little kid or something. It's all AI. All this stuff, or a little kid's being saved by an AI dog, and it's, oh my gosh, you're drawn to the video. You click on it, you watch it, and at first it was cute, and now it's so much. It's like, what is real, what's not real on YouTube Reels, especially what is real, what's not real, and Facebook Reels and all those things. These AI generated things it's scary how real they can look. When they first come out, I remember people doing videos of their dolls. You know what I mean? And we were like, wow, it's so cool. Now, so real. So real. How do you feel about AI? It scares me. Yeah, it is scary. That's what I'm saying. It is scary. Because just YouTube, just news, just whatever. I like going and seeing what's on. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube things. But it seems like it's hard to know what is fake and what's not fake. I sound like Trump, fake news. But there's a lot of stuff out there that look so real. You really have to be mindful. Now, YouTube is cracking down on this. You have to indicate it's AI. And that's why if you indicate it's AI and it's for the greater, it's sharing good news or warm or stuff like that. It's not putting fear out there in the general public and to the world, then it's okay. YouTube is okay with it. Like little puppies saving kids and this and that, and grandparents telling stories, stuff like that. Stuff that are really nice stories. YouTube is okay with it. But if it's stuff that's scaring people, like the end of the world or a virus is coming and all this stupid earth stuff, YouTube is really cracking down on that. You'll see a lot more channels being like disappearing because of that. But it is a scary thing. My daughter is a teacher and they have to know if students' work is genuine or AI generated. True. Like a baby stuck in a washing machine and the next thing you know, baby is safe. Right. That's right. It's exactly right. All kinds of things like that. Like a dog and a cat walking together and along comes a deer and licks them. And it's just like, oh, it's so nice. It looks so real, but it's fake. But it's still cute to watch, right? I mean, it's still nice to watch and it's cute to watch. We all like watching cute stuff. I do. I like watching cute stuff. But yeah, you do have to be so careful. Don't take what you see as being legitimate. That's for sure. Harder and harder for teachers. I mean, you can write a book in Chat GPT and sell it on Amazon. Did you know this? You can put a bunch of information, say your life story, in Chat GPT, write a book, put it on Amazon, sell it. Now, I've heard that if you sell downloadable books on Amazon, Amazon takes like 50%. Now, I don't know the truth behind any of that because I haven't done my own personal research. It's just different things that have come up more and more time. It's always advertised to me. Stop using Chat GPT. If you're over 40, stop using Chat GPT. Do this course. This is how you learn AI and all this stuff. That kind of stuff I comes up in my feeds and my Facebooks and my things all the time because they know that, well, let's be honest, they know if you're your age based on what you watch. And I mean, it's scary to know that Facebook feeds you information and Google feeds you information based on what you buy, what you search, what you do, blah, 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 blah. Like my Facebook, even though I'm not part of these Facebook groups, I get a lot of dolly groups coming up, a lot of dolly content, a lot of things like that, because that's the stuff I tend to like. So it shows me, and I'm not even, but they come up anyway. Oh my gosh, me and Mila are also talking about GPT. I know. That used to be the go-to, but they say it's not now, but I use it just to, I use it like a Google search. You know what I mean? You can search for things like, I don't know. You can just search for different things. But Google has AI built into it. Microsoft has an AI component. They all have AI components in them now. Well, I think I'm done with this color. I'm going to it's a so coat. Look, his head's almost as big as my head. And this is supposed to be 3 months. That's big baby. I think I'm going to clean my brushes and my mason jar and probably come back on here later on. So I think I'm going to take off. Message for review. What's this say? I don't know what that is. That and represents. I'm not sure what you're saying, Mila. I think I'm pronouncing your name wrong again. Mela. I'm not sure what you're saying. Anyhow, guys, thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, I'll jump back on here later on and do more of the doll. Sorry, my child is putting stuff. That's okay. That's okay. Always enjoyed talking with you, Robin. I love when you jump on my lives. And thank you for everybody else new that I've met on here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.